Welcome back to our next session on microfinance. Today, we will delve into the rich history and evolution of microfinance in India, exploring its origins, growth, and impact on millions of lives. Microfinance in India has its roots in the 19th century with informal credit institutions like moneylenders and community-based lending traditions. However, the contemporary microfinance movement began to take shape in the 1970s and saw substantial progress in the 1990s. The 1970s witnessed the rise of self-help groups, SHGs, the establishment of the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development, that is NABARD, in 1982, marked the inception of official microfinance in India. NABARD introduced the concept of SHGs to foster financial inclusion among rural communities. So let me tell you a story. She is Nagaratnama and her life is totally changed because of SHGs. She says that SHGs have been a lifeline for us. By pooling our savings and providing microcredit to each other, we have been able to start small businesses, send our children to school, and improve lives. So tell me guys, self-help groups predominantly composed of women consolidated their savings and provided microcredit to fellow group members. The success of SHGs laid the foundation for the growth of microfinance programs nationwide. Isn't it great? Emergence of Microfinance Institutions, MFIs, in 1990s. The 1990s saw a significant increase in creation of microfinance institutions in India. These MFIs were non-profit establishments, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, or specialized financial institutions aimed at offering microcredit to marginalized and economically disadvantaged sectors of the society. Microfinance institutions adopted the Grameen Bank model developed by Noble Laureate Muhammad Yunus in Bangladesh. This model promoted lending based on group dynamics, peer assistance, and the social collateral of borrowers. Development and control in 2000s. In the early 2000s, the microfinance industry saw a robust expansion, drawing substantial investments from banks and financial institutions. The advent of novel products like micro-insurance and micro-savings expanded the range of microfinance services. However, this era also brought challenges such as concerns over excessive debt and aggressive collection methods used by certain MFIs. The microfinance crisis in Andhra Pradesh in 2010 was a major setback for the sector, prompting regulatory actions by the Reserve Bank of India. The RBI implemented extensive regulations to govern the microfinance businesses, including interest rate limitations, eligibility criteria for the MFIs, and principles for fair practices. Implementation of formalization and diversification in post-2010. Following regulatory measures, the microfinance industry in India began a process of formalization. New industry participants such as small finance banks, emerged as specialized institutions targeting the financial needs of low-income groups. In 2011, the RBI established the NBFC MFIs category, subjecting these institutions to specific laws prioritizing client security. This formalization led to significant growth and diversification in the industry. The final regulations, released in December 2011, specified a uniform margin cap for NBFC MFIs and removed the fixed interest rate cap in 2012, allowing for operational flexibility. Despite challenges like the COVID-19 pandemic, the industry has continued to grow. Phases of microfinance evolution in India. Let's summarize the key phases of microfinance evolution in India. Starting with phase 1, that is from 1947 to 1990, welfare banking, primary agriculture credit cooperatives experimentation. Next, nationalization of commercial banks. The nationalization of commercial banks in India occurred in two significant phases, in 1969 and 1980, and had a profound impact on the banking sector, other financial institutions, and even the Indian economy. Then, expansion of banking services via regional rural banks, RRBs and NABARD. Large-scale loan melas under the government's 20-point program in 1984. Moving on to phase 2, that is from 1990 to 2000. Group lending systems. Genesis of SHGs and SHG bank linkage program, that was in 1992. Emergence of NGO MFIs. Widespread availability of subsidized loans. Microfinance scheme under SIDBI in 1999. Next phase 3, from 2001 to 2009. Commercialization. Commercialization of microfinance and emergence of not-for-profit MFIs. Agriculture debt forgiveness scheme in 2008 to 2009. Moving on to phase 4, from 2010 to 2014. Andhra crisis and rebound. AP ordinance to regulate MFIs in 2010. Establishment of NBFC MFI category by RBI in 2011. Implementation of customer protection regulations, that was in 2013. Now moving on to phase 5, that is from 2015 till today. Consolidation and stability. Removal of 26% interest rate cap on loans in 2014. Issuance of small bank and payment bank licenses, 2015. Demonetization. In India, demonetization occurred twice, in 1946 and more prominently in 2016. The 2016 demonetization was a significant and far-reaching event aimed at curbing black money, counterfeit currency, and promoting a cashless economy. Consolidation of MFIs by major banks and MFI chains. Agriculture loan waivers from 2017 and 2018. Now, let's discuss on assessment of the present state of microfinance in India. According to the research by Sadhan, microfinance demonstrated a 21% increase in financial year 2023, reaching INR 3,51,521 crore. Non-banking financial companies and microfinance institutions achieved annual growth rate of 49% and 37% respectively. Aggregate loan disbursement by all lenders amounted to INR 3,19,948 crore with a 10% year-over-year increase in microfinance loan accounts. The eShakti program aims to enhance credit linkage by digitalizing the financial and non-financial data of over 1.2 million SHGs. This initiative aims to build confidence among banks to extend loans to these groups. As of December 31st, 2022, 57% of 11.8 million savings held by SHGs have outstanding loans with banks. States like Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, and Karnataka led in credit connection percentages, showcasing the continued importance of SHGs in financial inclusion. Microfinance in India has come a long way from its humble beginning to becoming a crucial tool for financial inclusion and poverty alleviation. By empowering individuals, fostering entrepreneurship, and creating sustainable communities, microfinance continues to transform lives. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey through the history and evolution of microfinance in India. Until next time, keep exploring and supporting the incredible initiatives making a difference. Thank you.